Okay, when we have started this one, okay, when we start learning about the Primavera, first thing is we need to understand about our tools. So when we are understanding the tools, each and every tool is important in this one. We need to go through that. Okay, so starting from the left side corner, first we will click on the file here. And filing is when we are clicking on the file, if you want to open a new project. Okay, if you want to have a totally new project with you, you click with the new file. If you have an existing project, you go with the open file. Okay, then the next step is to page setup. In the page setup, whether you want the report in the portrait stage or in landscape, okay, all this thing you can do it. Then printing setup, how you want your printing setup to be, everything is done here. Then whenever you suppose you are doing a project, okay, you have too many team members, so everybody is having certain tasks to perform on this particular project. So when he is sharing a report with you, okay, when he is sharing a direct hard copy with you, you can take that and review it. But if somebody is willing to share a soft copy with you, soft copy cannot be directly opened and closed in the Primavera.
Yeah.
So what you need to do, you need to import the file. Okay, if somebody is sharing a file with you, soft copy, you need to import that file, and with that file you will select it here, okay, based on this, and you will open that one. You will go for next, and then that file will be imported. Similarly, when you want to export this file to someone else, okay, the same thing, the same scenario will happen. You need to which module you want to save in, okay, based on that you will create a backup file and you will share it with a particular person. Clear? So now this is related to the first module of this one. Okay, now this one is important. Select project portfolios. In the project portfolios you have enterprise project structures, you have all the projects and all. So which type of enterprise you are in, it depends. You are into the construction, you are in oil and gas, you are in manufacturing, you are in service industry, you are in hospitality, you are into some trading, okay, export and import. Whichever the things you are involved in, you need to select your portfolio correctly, so that Primavera take the details by default. You have the templates which we are going to follow. Suppose I am following the construction projects, so the templates which it is going to create, by default there are certain templates already there in the backup, so that templates are taken up. Understood? If I am going with let us say I am going with, suppose, any IT portfolio, and I am doing a construction project in IT portfolio, what happens now? The template belongs to IT and the inputs are from construction side, so there is a contradiction. So we need to match our industry. Okay, one particular company can be involved in construction and can be involved in IT also. Okay, but these are totally different streams. So you need to create your enterprise for one for the construction industry, one for the IT industry. You cannot mix it up. And remember one thing, this EPS is only with Primavera. Enterprise Project Resource Management is only with the Primavera. If you go with any other planning software, in no other planning software you find this one. Directly you start with the projects. Okay. But to link up the projects, to add up the multiple projects, this facility is available only in Primavera. Rest of the projects you don't have these things. Clear? So now this you need to set up this one in a clear way. Once you have done with this, second part is related to your user preferences. In user preferences, you have the project time, everything which you want it as a project. Okay, so time unit. Now when you are making a time unit, in this time limit you can have hours, days, week, months, year. Okay, based on this you can decide your user preference. Okay, mostly we go with hours. Okay, most of the time, because each and every calculation we do in a Primavera, we are going with hours. Okay, per hour charges. We do not see the project, because if we go with number of days, one day is containing 24 hours, but out of that only 8 to 10 hours are working hours. So if I am counting according to number of days, sometime what happens, I am working only for 2 hours. I cannot account it for one day. So I need to calculate my data based on per hour. On some particular day, if I'm working only for 2 hours, my report is generated only for 2 hours. What is the outcome of these 2 hours? That is only recorded. Okay. So I need to go with the hours. Okay. Then unit of this is duration format. The duration format you want in days, weeks, months, years. Okay. Again, this is user preferences. If you want your calculation to be based on number of days, I have completed this project in 325 working days. So you can go with the days. You want to plan it in weeks. No, I want to finish this project in 50 weeks time. So based on that, you can decide. This is your choice. This, okay, you can go it by your choice as per the project requirement. Then you go for this one. Resource unit time can be, okay, show as per the percentage or show as per the unit duration. So this is fluctuate. You can change these units at any point of time. You can go for the percentage or you can go with the work amount of work done. Okay, so we will go with the percentage module. Then date is there. Which the date format you want it. You want it in the month, day, year, or you want it in a day, month, year, or you whichever the way you want it, because different regions have different way of writing about the dates. So if you are in India, you will go with the day, month, and year. If you are in Middle East, you will go with day, month, and year. But if you are in Europe, you will go with the month, day, and year. Okay, so it will keep changing. Then the time, whether you want the time in 12 hours or you want it in 24 hours, it depends on you. Or you don't want to show the time at all when you have generated the report of this, because if you are adding the time, when you print the report, time is also mentioned on this particular report. If you are showing no, do not show it, it will not show the time at all. Okay, so you have these options. You can go with this one. Now you have the separator, how you want your separator to be, with the dash, with the colon, or with the hyphen. Again, you need to decide upon this one. Okay, then you have important thing is the currency. Okay, in which currency you want to have the commercial aspects of your project. Now in India you are in rupees, but if you are going internationally, the most recognized currency is dollar. So you can go with the dollars. But if you want to change the currency, you have all the currencies available here. Okay, all the international currencies are available here. You need to check. Maybe Indian currency is not available here because India yani doesn't come belongs to any developed countries. So the currencies of the developed countries are available. Like Japanese yens are there, Euro is there, Canadian dollar, American, Australian dollar, everything is available. So you need to check with that one. If any Indian currency is not available, then you need to make your calculations in US dollars. Okay, so currency plays a very important role here. Okay, when you are adding the currency, simply if you want to make it with Japanese yen, okay, simply when you click on it, go on the add button here. You will add it this one. If you want to go with the dollar, simply click on the US dollar, click on add it. You will have the US dollar here. Okay, show the symbols and all. Then you want any assistance. Okay, these are by default application. Better to keep it with the Primavera. Whatever the default values. Hello. Good morning, sir. जी जी सर. हाँ वही मैटर डालना है सर. उसमें जो लोगोस वगैरह है ना सर, से वो ग्रीन कलर का जो फॉर्मेट है ना सर, आप डायरेक्टली ऐड में डाल सकते हो बॉक्स में. उसका चार्जेस बढ़ेगा क्या सर? लेकिन वो पूरा महीने का रहता क्या? महीने का रहता. उसमें कोई डिस्काउंट नहीं मिलेगा सर? 5500. तो वो पूरा बॉक्स का ऐड के साथ आ जाएगा पूरा. ओके ओके ओके. तो वही डाल देंगे सर, क्योंकि पूरा वो जी नहीं, जो बॉक्स में है ना, ग्रीन बॉक्स का है ना, वो बॉक्स का ही डाल देंगे सर. उसमें खाली एक लाइन ऐड करना था मेरे को, ऑनलाइन एंड ऑफलाइन क्लासेस आर अवेलेबल. ओके, आप आ जाओ ना सर आगे. तो अब एक बार ऑफिस भी देख लेते आप, और मुझे मतलब दूसरे डिफरेंट वेज ऑफ, मुझे भी ज़रा आपसे डिटेल में डिस्कशन करने में आसानी रहेगा.